Everybody here uses Google. There's no question Google's the dominant search engine. But the question you really have to ask yourself is, why is that? Why do we go to Google? Why did Yahoo kind of phase out? Why is no one flocking to Bing like the next? How many people are using Bing today? 1, 2, 3? Right? We don't know why. Why am I going to do that? Well, Microsoft had hoped that, when you have Bing, you'd have an idea and you'd want to go there first. But unfortunately, that idea kind of fizzled. So we know very statistically, based on global demand, that Google's basically crushing it. And there's really no reason to go elsewhere. That asks us, why Google? What's really important about it? Well, I go there because of the quality of the results. You know you're going to get the best possible results, right? Well, what does the word best really mean? It's intuitive for you to use. Logo, box, word, what I want. Pretty simple. Rapid social and mobile adoption. It's everywhere. And when you're lost in the middle of somewhere you've never been on a business trip, the ability to look at a Google map instantly, that's pretty valuable. And that's not going away anywhere anytime soon. It's also a functional logical extension of memory. I don't know if you guys do this, but one of the things that I do on a regular basis, I've learned that certain keywords bring me to a certain result. So rather than worry about putting that in social bookmarks like delicious or Reddit, or not Reddit, but delicious and add this and things like that, I find myself using a keyword over and over to get to the same result because I expect that result to show up in a specific pattern in a search engine results page, also called a SERP for short. We know that by accessing that, we don't really have to remember it. I know I can get there instantly. It's a rapid reference tool. It enables you to get a variety of information resources without really waiting around. They even give you that nice little indicator bar in the top right corner of the Google page that says, we brought this to you in 0.003 seconds because we're awesome and we want you to know that. We also go there, and I think the most important element of why we use Google is we trust it. How many people here click on result 35? They go back 3 pages in a search engine to click on something. Nobody? How many people here click the first 5? Right? And that's what SEO is all about, right? Getting to the top rankings? Well, yes and no. But at the same time, we trust those rankings. It's kind of become intuitive to us that in a search engine results page, the first 5 positions are probably the most relevant to what we're after. It's the most logical, and we trust Google to rank that for us. We're trusting a search engine algorithm, an equation, to give us the most relevant result for our query. It doesn't make a lot of sense when you look back on it, but we know that this algorithm, that Google gives us this result based on a couple of parameters. So a search engine's job, which is obviously to give you the best possible results, and the Google philosophy says everything about that. If you haven't seen that link, go there now or whenever you get a chance, just because it really sums up the mission of Google, if you will. And the #1 thing they say, provide the best possible user experience with the most relevant data for the user search query.